Steve here from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. We have a great question before us today, and that is, how do you attach a configuration item to a contact in Autotask so that when a ticket is created and that contact is the contact in the ticket, the configuration item is pulled into the ticket? Great question. We're going to answer the first part of that is, how do you connect a configuration item to a contact, and then we'll play and see what happens when we create a ticket for them. So we're in our Autotask demo database. This is our recommended technician dashboard with the three widgets across the top. The first widget is ready to engage, the list of tickets that the techs can engage on at will, and it's organized by next SLA event due date, so they can just start at the top, work right on straight down, and they will be meeting customer expectations. The second widget is service calls scheduled. This is the next time they are scheduled to engage directly with the customer. And so until, this is for Technician 3, until October 4th, they can work the Ready to Engage widget and try and get these 10 tickets completed in timely fashion. The waiting tickets, the waiting customer, waiting parts, waiting invader, we move those tickets over into this widget. It's still in their visibility. They can see when was the last time they engaged on these tickets or there was any activity, but they can stay focused and they're not in the middle of the Ready to Engage widget. The rest of the widgets on the recommended technician dashboards are nice to know information, but it's these three widgets that organize their day and make sure they know what to work on next. So with that, I'm going to do an account search, and I'm going to search for our account in the database because I know we have configuration items attached to our account. So I'm going to go in here, and I don't have configurations in my top chooser, but rolling over the three dots, I can get to configuration items. And as you can see, we don't have any workstations in here. Most of these are live reports. We actually have repurposed the configuration items for Autotask to help us track what version of live report our customers have in their database. But we do have one physical device server, so I'm going to click on the server configuration item. And then you see that the contact field here is empty. I'm just going to edit this configuration item and assign it to me. Hello, assign it to me. So there we go. There I am, along with Leanne, who is the Service Delivery Gladiators Community Manager. If you don't know Leanne, you should reach out and say hi to her. So now I've attached this configuration item to my contact. So let's save and close. And we are back into the account database. Now let's go to the contacts. And you can see Leanne shows up again, along with Carol, my coaching associate, and me. This is still Steve from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. And now that I'm in the contact, I can go roll over this and see what configuration items are attached to me. You can see that I have a live report that I did in my test run to make sure I knew what I was doing. And then also the server that we just attached moments ago in here. Now the big question is, what happens when we create a ticket for me and my name? So let's create a new ticket. Buyze is the account. I don't know who comes up with the name of a company like that, but whatever. And then me. And then over here in the left nav, or the right nav, I was thinking we would see configuration items, opportunity documents, knowledge. That's because we're in a project ticket. Let's change and go to a standard ticket. And yes, we want to save the changes. Oh, but I have to have a title. Test, test, test. You'd be amazed at how many times I've created test, test, test tickets. So let's save that. And let's see what we have here. I don't see, but again, I was in project tickets. So I wanted to change category to standard. This may take more investigation. So we have sales, AMI, data generating, all fields, standard, real, service requests. Let's try standard real. See, one of our categories, I believe, has configuration items along the right-hand side. There's the service thermometer. Oh, time zest is in there. If you haven't used time zest, that's well worth time investigating. And I apologize, I don't have one that shows the configuration items, whether it's attached to this ticket or not, or where we can select the configuration item and add it to the ticket. Go back into edit. So I may have to do some more research and come back to you, because I am not seeing configuration item pulled in here. Wonder if it'll let me go to an alert. Let's see if I can switch this category. I know alerts have configuration items. Not there. Here's the configuration item. There we go. Select a configuration that belongs to this ticket. So it's not automated here. We can say this is the server. And now, did I get the device information up here. Excellent. I was looking to see, here's the configuration item information. That's what I was looking for. It pops in once we populate data. So there you go. Now that's how you add the configuration to the ticket down there by that button. You need this field available. So I'm going to save and close this for a minute. Oh, I got to add an issue accessory. I want to write a live report one time that shows me the first issue and the first sub issue, just to see how many times people select that just to answer the required field prompt. But before we go anywhere, I'm jumping to the admin module. That was bookmarking this star because I clicked this yellow star here, which puts it under here, and then it becomes a single click. I'm going to go to automations. I'm going to go to workflow rules. And I will be very surprised. Well, Firefox has been doing this for me lately, is locking up and not clicking through on me. I don't know what I'm doing, but there we go. Or I'm just impatient. Anybody that knows me well will tell you that I'm very impatient. Autotask is never fast enough for me. If it's fast enough for you, shoot me an email, will you please? I haven't found anybody yet that's happy with the speed. So what's the name of the workflow? Test, test, test. We're going to do created and edited by anybody. We're going to, let's see here. I want to see, now, I was wondering if there's a way we can automate the process of adding a configuration item to a ticket, and I don't see a way to do that. And the reason for that makes sense. The reason for it is it's a one-to-many ratio. You have one ticket. Every one ticket has one contact. Even though there could be additional contacts, there's really only one contact. But the one contact can have multiple configuration items, as we saw. So when there's a one-to-many ratio like that, there isn't a way to automate it. The best we're going to do is in creating the ticket, pick a category that has the configuration items attached, put in the name, put in the contact info, and then scroll down to, oh, here we go, configuration items, and then click on this icon, select a configuration that belongs to this contact, and so this server is now my responsibility only in our database. I hope this has been helpful. If you have any other questions or need any other information, just email me at info@agmspcoaching.com. That email address again is info, at agmspcoaching.com. Thanks.